this is Marie, and welcome to Marie's Chatty Tarot. Today we're going to be talking about the chemical spill that occurred in East Palestine, Ohio. Now, before we get started, for those interested, I'm going to be using today the Clarity Tarot deck. I got it not long ago. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I'm gonna give it a go and see how it works. And guys, I really appreciate you if you could share, like, and subscribe. I need the love and the attention. Seriously, I really want to drive traffic to my channel, and I want to say thank you to my current subscribers, to my new subscribers. I have 22 subscribers on YouTube. Woohoo! I got 3 subscribers on Rumble, and have 1 subscriber on a BitChute. I appreciate it. I love it, guys. Thank you so much. It means a lot. You guys have no idea. So I thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate, the love, the support. It means a lot. So to get back on topic, a few days ago, maybe like a week ago, there was a spill. A train derailed. So the way I'm going to explain it is a train derailed, and that train was holding chemicals. And when the derailment happened, the chemicals spilled. Now, there are different accounts that they may have been more chemicals spilled than they originally thought. Fast forward, I guess, in order to avoid making the proper cleanup, they decided to burn those chemicals, and those chemicals had caused a bad reaction to the environment, where people were getting sick. So that was the account. There was like showing of fish and animals being sick. So, upon further research, not by me, but by other anons, it looks like the railroad, that particular company is owned by Wall Street, the big old, same old elite. Apparently, they have been cutting corners for years. And they have been really lagging and lacking in doing the proper inspection needed to make sure that those things were safe. And of course, the fact that the U.S. infrastructure had been in decline for so long, and not having the proper upkeep, I think all of those have contributed to this factor. Now, this morning, as I was scrolling through some of my Telegram channels that I usually look at, there was this anon that came up with information that maybe, a lot of this is makeup. Maybe it's a false ... flag type of situation. So yes, the derailment of the train is real, but a lot of it may or may not be, on the up and up, because apparently, from what I understand, not too long ago, there was a movie, same town, called White Noise. Apparently it's on Netflix. I haven't seen it. It's probably going to have to be on my list this weekend to watch. Same town. They have the same situation that occurred in that movie is happening now in real life. Very, again, suspicious. So now I'm at this situation where, well, what do you believe? Is it true? Is it all this? Are we watching a movie, quote unquote? So let's ask the card. So to ask the card is, was this done on purpose? Was it a distraction? Because I know that a lot of information were coming out about the Joe administration, his son, the laptop, classified documents. the balloon fiasco. I mean, there was so much going on here. And also about the list, the client list of the Epstein did kill himself faction. They were about to start divulging information. So I guess, was this too much? Did they need something to, I don't know, look there, don't look here, type of thing? So let's see what the cards had to say. Was this a genuine accident? I mean, again, at this point, I'm every day I'm believing less and less in coincidence. So was this an accident, or was this a planned event? So let's see. Let's see what the cards. Planned event, or is it an accident? So was this, or was it an element of both? Accident that turned into a planned event. I mean, is it possible? Why not? I'm gonna use the Kachina sword. Okay, to answer the question, the Knight of Pentacles. Situation is the Knight of Wands. Okay, that's 2 knights already. 2 knights of movement. Recent past, 9 of Wands. Eight of Wands, present. Movement. Seven of Wands, to represent potential outcome. 4 of Pentacles, for clarification. And Queen of Cups for clarification. Okay, wow. So the first download that came about is the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles is Pentacles deals with facts, information, anything substantial, anything that is real, anything that's tangible that you can touch, like silver, gold, property, assets, you know, anything that is of value and everything that is tangible. So we asked the question, was this done on purpose? This is the first card. The first card usually gives like a general answer to the question, and I would say yes. And the reason why I say yes is because it's the Knight of Pentacles. The words that you see here is stable partner for love and promotion, financial career. I mean, it doesn't apply here. What it applies is that the Knight, all Knights move, is a movement card. It's a traveling card. But the fact that it's the Pentacle that shows up, Pentacle tends to move very slowly. Oh, they take their sweet times, but they're always successful. Out of all the Knights, he's the most reliable one because he's stubborn. Yes, a little slow, a little boring, a little not a lot of pizzazz to the Pentacle. But I'm telling you, he or she, that Knight, always reaches his destination. So it's to tell you that, was it done on purpose? Yes. Like, hell yes, it wasn't on purpose. This was something that was planned a while ago, a long time ago, as a ammunition, I guess you can call it, to be delivered at a particular time. Now, the Knight of Wands. No, usually, so again, we're seeing another Knight that shows up, and this time is the Wand card. Now, every time that I see a Wand card, the majority of the time in a reading, especially when I ask those type of questions, the Knight, for me, the Wand represent, you know, a military group, something that's that works for the good guys. Somebody who's very passionate about integrity, the passion, their motivation fuel them because it's fire. You have to have certain integral, you have to have some kind of really passionate about what you believe. Really feel like you're in the righteous energy, because fire is very primordial. It's one of the four elements, right? That makes this universe. I don't know about others, but ours is those four elements, and fire is one of them. So you have to have a particular integrity. So again, when I see this card, it always means the good guys for me. Not always, but most of the time. So I feel like it's as if the good guys are the one that's driving this train. Or derail this train. Okay, bad joke. So in the past, 9 of Wands is in the background. So recent past. So recent past, it tells you see this lady, she's standing her guard. She's like in a defensive defensive pose, standing her ground, being ready for any attack that may or may not come. So it looks like, and it feels good guys and bad guys and us, the population alike, everybody's tired. Everybody is at their wit's end. The 9 precedes the 10 of Wands. The 10s represent ending. So this tells me that we are close to the end here. So as if we're going through these last chapters. And because the bad guys don't have any ammunition left as much ammunition left, the good guys are tired, at war. Everybody gets run down at one particular point. At one point, you're going to have to stop. Yes, there's a beginning, there's a middle part, and yes, the war has to end at one point, and everybody's feeling the pressure, everybody's feeling the pinch. Us too, the population, whether you're aware or not, everybody's feeling the strain, even if you're not in politics or not aware. Yeah, even if you're not aware of what's going on in the world, you're feeling it. When you drive, when you go to the supermarket, when you have to pay your bills. So everybody is feeling the pressure. Everybody's feeling the pinch. Everybody wants this to end on all sides, regardless of where you are. So this is the recent past. Present. Right now, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is fast moving, split-second decision, rapid gains. So basically, every time that I see the 8 of Wands, it means things are moving quickly. So I think right now, because everybody's tired, everybody's feeling the pinch, the plan is being accelerated on both sides, on all sides. Everybody wants this over it. And so there's this quest, there's this movement, literally, of waking up people as much as possible, because all Wands is about passion, it's about motivation, it's about moving things fast, moving things forward, what's going on. And I think we've been seeing it with information coming out a lot lately. Before, it would take a few weeks before you can debunk something, but now, within hours, information is coming out to debunk a particular topic, to counteract what the media has been saying. So potential outcome, 7 of Wands. So 7 of Wands, you see this lady again, in a stance where her back is against, nothingness in the background, and then she have all those wands pointing at her as if to attack. So it's as if to say, all of these different events that we're seeing right now, a lot of it, I'm not saying it's a show, but it's kind of sort of is. The whole point of it is to wake up people. Basically, it forces you, whether you want to or not, whether you are paying attention, it's forcing you to wake up. It wants you to wake up, and it's really putting the pressure on each and every individual to see what's really been happening. And the clarification is that it really wants you to pay attention to the details, to the facts, what's been happening. they're leaving clues behind, and you have to pay attention to them, and you have to, you know, use that opportunity to hold on to those details. Keep track of it. You're gonna need it. Again, for overemphasize with the Queen of Cups, that uh, it's the whole point of this, whole thing. Yes, it was planned. Yes, it was something to wake up people, to really emotionally, on emotional level, to give you the emotional maturity, spiritual awareness, so you can see the truth, basically. So all these operation, or all these events, you quote unquote, the whole purpose of it is to slowly deprogram the population so they can see the truth. Because when the truth come out, you don't want chaos to break in, right? You just want acceptance. But you have to make the proper deprogramming, because a lot of people are going around with the cognitive dissonance. So yeah, Eight of Swords. I'm taking 2 more cards just to see what the cards want to say. What the? 8 of Swords and 7 of Swords. So Swords is about truth, words, information. It's as if they want to say that the bad guys, a lot of them are feeling stuck, or it could be us as well. We're feeling, like we're getting all this information left and right. We're being bombarded. We might feel like, what do we do? I mean, there's so much coming at us, at one time. You're going to have to really take your time to use proper discernment. You're going to have to be really cunning in your way of thinking, to really shuffle through all of these events, all of this information, because some of them may or may not be real. So this is what the cards want to emphasize, want to show, want to chat about, really, because there's going to be more information that's going to come out, and some going to be more revealing than others. There might be some information. I mean, we of course, none of us have the entire story or the entire view of what's been happening. So there's always more. But right now, because of all of this bombardment, we're feeling like, what do we do? We feel a little bit stuck. But we're going to have to use our discernment, or spiritual knowing, or intuition, logic. That now more than ever, you're going to have to use that muscle memory, logic, to help you navigate through this craziness, and your intuition. So yeah, it was planned. This is an interesting read. Thank you guys for sticking with me to the end of this video. That was pretty interesting. Let me see, can I do one more? Maybe not. I think I've probably reached my limit here. But guys, please feel free to share, like, and subscribe. I'm gonna try to keep those videos as short as I humanly can. Again, thank you so much for sticking with me to this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.